Okay, guys. So today we are at day 9. So I'm going to discuss modules. Okay. So very important one. So can anyone please confirm am I audible, guys? Please wake up, guys. Online team. It's 9 a.m. Yeah, thank you. So okay, we can start in 2 minutes, guys. So guys, link is not working for few members. Is it? Then we have a contact, right? To whom reach if link is not work. Okay, guys. So we can start now. Guys, what is Terraform.tf was? What is Terraform.tf was? Not happening. What is Terraform.tf was? Calls values for the variables. Very good. Provide values to variable.tf. Very good. This is correct. Shruti, huh? Okay. Variable storage. Not variable storage. Values. We are going to pass values to variables. Provide values to variables. Very good. Okay. Let me write modules. Okay. Guys, by using modules, we can call existing template. When I say template, for example, you have a complete stack. For example, main.tf. Okay, main.tf. This main.tf is regarding all attributes, like advanced level, we have a main.tf. When I say advanced level, attaching role, user data, some whatever options are there in manually, some advanced details. Okay, let me show something here. We'll get it. So if you can go launch instance, guys. Some advanced details are there, right? But these are not regularly, we are not going to use. Anyway, we are going to use user data and all. So even related this information also, capacity reservation, RAM disk selections, whatever, stop production, start production, maybe client, see, this is very easy, guys. Termination production means what? If enable means no one can terminates, manually we can come and change this setting to disable, others can terminate. Same Terraform, where we can use the same thing. In Terraform, where we use this life cycles, very good. Life cycles enable termination protection means we cannot destroy it. Clear? Same thing. So anyway, that is Terraform story. It's Terraform is not related to EC2, that so it is applicable for any source, but this is only for EC2 here. So client is looking, for example, all data attributes, not only AMI ID, instance type, user data, and all, and other things like whatever attribute we have in EC2 console, I need all information in Terraform. Maybe if you give means, I can enable termination protections, RAM deselection, size, and EBS volume, and AMI selection, whatever it is, I need full information. If you can come now, if you can come now, yeah. Can I say this is entire attributes you are going to use in EC2 instance? No, I'm using only few attributes. I'm passing only few attributes here. If someone will come and ask, where is user data block here? No, actually at that time, no one is asked to, that field is important there. That's what I haven't created here, but I need now. What you need to do? You need to add here user data block and rerun. Clear or not? Someone will come. Where is IAM role attached? For my EC2 instance, I need to attach some IAM role. Where is that block? Okay, I will add and attach something. So every time you're doing exercise, right? So what I'm trying to say, if there is any resource block to cover all attributes, clear or not? What I'm saying, is there any resource? For example, you created a one resource, but that is complete EC2 instance resource. You use all attributes in that. If you call all attributes in the template, I mean in that resource, I can use that resource template for future purpose also, right? It is whatever. See guys, when I say template, your focus always left-handed values. This is name, not value. AMI is required, instance type is required, but project to project, task to task, these values will change. When I say template, your focus always left values, instance type, template, fields. Clear what I'm trying to say? If I need user data field, I need to add user data here. Clear or not? So if I use, is there any resource, EC2 instance resource to cover all fields? I can use the template always, instead of you create again and again and again. Is this clear what I'm trying to say? When I say template, we should not pass any values anywhere. So we are able to see what? Main.tf, variable.tf. That's it only. But where is the values? I'm not saying to create, use this main.tf, variable.tf to create any resource. I'm not using this at this time. But I'm used this template to call values from different places. Is this clear what I'm trying to say? Okay, come to paint. See guys, my main.tf is ready. So all values are there. When I say all values, AMI, user data, okay, user data, and whatever. So in type, etc., to cover all attributes. Okay, my EC2 template is ready. So, okay, when I say template, my AMI equal to what? var.ami only. Clear or not? I'm not passing any value here. So if you can give var.ami means what? I need to create a variable for AMI, right? AMI. So my variable block also ready. Okay. My variables block also ready, variable.tf. So guys, I have a small question now here. How many variables will come? How many variables will come? Very good. Depends on your attributes, main AMI, user data, type, IAM, whatever it is, subnet ID, instance ID, whatever you are passing, those IDs, if it is possible to pass values, we can define a variable. Is this clear? In this scenario, definitely my var variable for type, variable for AMI, variable for whatever, just you can pass anything. Instance type already there. So whatever, subnet ID and or whatever. Just like that, you need to define all variables, but don't pass any values. Values will pass from where? Terraform.tf vars. Then that project will run. But when I say template, guys, we should not pass any values. Template means if you run, it will create or not? Will not create. It will not create. It will ask, pass the values. Error will get. There is no error. There is no values you are pass. See what I'm trying to say. Without pass any value, if you run your Terraform, it will work or not? Will not work. There is no value. AMI ID no, you haven't passed. Instance type you haven't passed. To pass, we are creating Terraform.tf vars. The Terraform.tf vars will work inside same directory only. Is this clear? Okay. So now Terraform.tf vars, let's very confusing subject. If you are understanding, very easy. Your focus should be here only. Yeah. Terraform.tf will pass the values to here. Variable will pass to here, right? It will work. But this Terraform.tf will work if it is in different directory. It will not work. Same directory we have to pass. Is this clear? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, whatever we have created, the respect to main.tf variable.tf, we have to pass the values. The Terraform.tf var should be there in same directory. Is this clear, everyone? Now? This is already we have done. So modules also work like Terraform.tf vars. There is no doubt. But modules we can call from any place. Clear? You can call directly GitHub repository code from local. You can call different directory code by using modules. Same like Terraform.tf, no difference. But difference is Terraform.tf vars will work only local, not for other directories. You cannot pass the values from day 1 to day 2. You should pass Terraform.tf vars only day 1. Is this clear? Okay. Now the difference, very good. So now you have created one project, guys. Project 1. You have passed the values, right? Terraform.tfers, you have passed the values, right? Created project some A. Okay. So you did hard work to gather all attributes, 100% EC2 attributes. You have created one project and hand over to your client. Client may happy. So EC2 is a very regular service. We have to work every project. Clear or not? So as per the client request, you have defined all attributes here. But one more project is come. Need to create EC2 instance only. I mean, is a part of the creation of EC2 instance your project. What you need to do is, will you develop EC2 again? What you can do? First, we can copy entire script. copy entire variables, but not copy Terraform.tfr. It's the values for project A, not for project B. So even we should not take backup Terraform.tfrs. Security point of view, not recommended. Others project values we should not capture. But we can take this too. Is there any problem? So this is template now. Clear? Out of 3, if I say template, you can take this 2 only, not for values. Is this clear? You can take copy of EC2 variable. There is no any hard-coded values. I can copy paste. I can create only Terraform.tfrs. Whatever variables you pass, you can pass the values. Clear step 1. Now one more question. My variables, 100 variables I have. Is there any rule to create 100 values in Terraform.tfrs? Tell me guys. Is there any rule to pass definitely all variables in Terraform.tfrs? No. If you pass means those will create. Remaining will not create. Is this clear or not? Remaining will not create. For example, subnet ID, you haven't passed variable Terraform.tfrs, but subnet will create default. Clear or not? Yeah. So like that. Clear till here? One more project is coming. What you need to again copy, paste. 4th project, copy, paste. 6th project, copy, paste. So to do this exercise, it's very difficult every time to copy paste. So if I say only EC2 instance, you can copy. Like that, multiple resources like S3 also there, RDS also there, Lambda also there. So all are every time you copy paste, it's not a good exercise. We can do one thing. Now this project completed, right? You can take backup of template, means 1, 2. Maintain it into one GitHub repository, your company GitHub repository, or any directory, fixed directory. That is for only your company perspective. And upload this to there, push to this to into that GitHub. Now, if you create project 2, project 3, project 4, project 5, no need to pass anything. Just write a module block. The module block is nothing but call source as a template. Give the values in that. Is this clear what I'm trying to say? So how to write a module block here? So module, we have to define here source. Where is my source? So actually, okay, leave it for source. Like Terraform.tfrs, modules, we have to pass the values. That's it only. AMI equal to, you have to write some AMI ID. Okay. And then type equal to t2.micro. Understand, guys? I'm creating some different project, some different directory. It's not related to anything. Fresh. We are going to create a fresh one. In my VS Code, nothing is there. Okay. You are calling AMI type equal to T2 micro. Where is resource block here? To create. Understand what I'm trying to say? We have to pass resource block this first and create a variables and pass these values to variables like Terraform.tfs. But what module is saying? No need to create any resource block. Already resource block you have taken backup from somewhere, right? You just give source here. Path. I will append these values into that source. Create a Terraform. Clear now? I mean, just with these 2 values, it will create everything. I mean, when I say everything, okay. One more question. Here my path is project A. Agreed or not? Project A, already template is there. Main.tf, variable.tf. So we have to define here values, variable values. Clear or not? Your variable values. These values will go and place your variables. Already your variables call your main.tf. It will create. Clear? But here, what we need to understand here, very important step is, here I'm calling only two values, right? What about other? It will not create. Clear? Why? Remaining attributes are empty. You are not passing any values. You are passing only two values. Clear or not? If I want to pass EC2 user data, for example, what I need to do? If I want to pass subnet ID, what I need to do? Go and check my variable subnet name and write here, paste the ID here. If you rerun means, it will again call your source, apply subnet ID. But where is the resource here? Resource, we are using existing one always. Is this clear? Now, this is project B, for example. Now, project C. Did I copy any code here? Project B? No. Now, project C. What I need to do? Same steps, right? But in project C, they are asking different instance type. You can change your value. They're asking different availability zone. You can change your value. But template fix, right? Template is fixed one here. It will not change anything. If required, you can call all 100 attributes. Not required, you can call required one only. Maybe this client is psycho. That's what he asked 100 attributes. But they are using only 10 values. But even though they need everything. Next client may be not required. Why those values? In that case, you not pass the values here. Here Terraform.tfs, you have passed 100 values, right? For 100 attributes, for 100 variables. But here there is no rule to create 100. Whatever values you are passing, it will take those values only into your variable and main. Remaining, it will not create. So it will not create means it's not a requirement for client. Termination protection not required. So don't pass the value here. Clear? Stop enable protection not required. Don't pass here. IAM role is not required. Then don't pass here. Just pass required values only. So the request will go. If you are passing these values means, these two values means, your module source will go to where is the source? Sorry. Where is my source? It will go and call to your variables, source variables. And these variables already called to your main, it will create. So modules advantage is reusable. Same code we are using multiple times, right? Project B, project C, project D, you can create multiple projects by using same template. Clear? And one more thing is, if you're clear, I will ask one more question here. Template means, for example, we should not pass any values. We are templating means we should not any pass any value. It's a empty values are. So Terraform.tfs, we should not take backup. We are going to take backup only this two only. For example, in my main.tf, one value is hard coded. One value is hard coded. In my module, I'm not calling that variable. I'm not calling that variable. Understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, example, guys. Type, I'm not calling from here. Not required. But in main.tf, type is hard coded. T2 micro. Now, if you run your module, type will create or not? It will create. The reason is you are running a source. It will apply command will work. Your main variable here, your module. But we are passing values here. We are not passing any values. I mean, whatever values we are not wish that to create. It will not create. There is no values. But coming to T2 micro, we have hard coded in the main.tf, right? If you pass here or not, it will create by default. By you are calling the source. Understand the difference? That is very important understanding here. Sir, why Terraform itself not provide this template source link? It's provided. Who said it will not provide? It is provided. Terraform provided all modules. I will show you now. No need to write anything by you. Just to go and, but the problem is, guys, all clients are not agreed to give a direct Terraform GitHub source. It may be some clients not agreed by your passing Terraform GitHub source link directly. If something is wrong, your Terraform will, everything is gone, right? That's what some clients, you create a you create a your module. Means what you need to do, just to go to your Terraform, copy entire main.tf, copy entire variables, put in your way, in your GitHub, company GitHub repository, call your company GitHub repository source. That's it only, that difference. Clear? Yeah. Clear till here? Okay, let's go on create a one module. You will understand. What is the name? This one, right? Okay. So I'm going to create a day 9. Okay. I'm going to create a day 9. So ls what happened, guys? Anyway, day 9 modules. Day 9 modules. Okay. Day 9 modules. So now I'm going to, okay, my project 3 is success. Just understand it. I'm taking backup for my project 3. Let's go to project 3. What I need to take backup here? Main.tf. Okay. Control C. Main.tf. Here I'm copying the main.tf. Next, what I need to take copy? Variable.tf. Variables.tf. From where I need to copy? Here, right? So come here. Done. Okay. Why it is not copying? Okay. So I'm just taking a day 9 modules. So whatever the main.tf, variable.tf, I just copy and paste it somewhere. Leave it. Done. Your template is good. That's what you have taken backup and done. Now you got a requirement to create. You got a requirement to create EC2 instance like same project. Okay. So the template contains all the attributes. That's what we are taking a backup. If 3, 4 is not required, right? If 3, 4 attributes means not required, but all cover means it will use future purpose. That's what you are taking a backup. Clear? Did I take any backup of values here? No, only template. There is no value. If I run now, okay, let me run it. CD day 9. Okay, something issue is coming here. Let me go with CD day 9 ls. Okay, main.tf is there, variable.tf is there. Terraform init. Okay, next, Terraform plan. Guys, now Terraform plan, right? If I apply any resource will create? No, empty values. You are not passing any values. Is this clear, right? So if you can come here, plan one to add now. Okay, let me go and check my main.tf here. Any hard-coded values there in that? Maybe tags. Clear? Maybe tags. So I need to variable tags also. Clear or not? Come here. Variable tags. You can give default equal to just quotes only. Okay. Now you can come here. How to pass this? Var that tags. Clear? Okay. Now what I need to do? I need to copy this tags also in my, okay, I'm in 9 only, na? No problem. No, I need to, okay. My day 9, if you can see, there is no hard-coded value, right? There is no any hard-coded value. So now let's go on plan again. Plan 1 to add also, we can see this one. See, tags plus means it is going to create. Again, plus 1, why? Okay, maybe it is showing as per the resource block, one resource block, right? It is understanding resource is going to create. So if I give apply, the values only will pass, right? Understand? Error will come here. Apply time only, it will go and verify the value, exit value. Okay, so there is no any missing parameters, so there is no values. Till here clear? So you have taken a backup of other directory code for your future use purpose. So now what I need to do, guys, I have two choices here. I can create terraform.tf vars in the same directory. I can pass the values. I can do it. But if I do it now, terraform.tf vars, next time any project will come, again, I need to copy paste from here and it will save somewhere. I do something. So I'm not dependent on terraform.tf vars. Okay. So now see, guys, this is I'm using for only template. I'm not creating any service resources from using this. If you create by using, if you pass terraform.tf vars, this directory can say not template. Clear or not? Why? If I say this is template, if you are giving a source time, it will trigger terraform.tf vars also. Clear what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm not passing any value. Make it as a template, this one for future purpose. Make it as a template means it should not run any terraform apply if you give also. Clear? Now let's come and create one more directory. It is not creating inside. Let's close it all. Okay, select outside, create data. So module.tf. You can write anything, no problem. Child.tf, you can write anything. But in this module.tf, I'm not writing any resource blocks, calling existing resources. That is called modules, right? Let's write module.tf, go inside main.tf. Okay. So now I'm not writing any resource block. I'm going to use my template, which is there in day 9. Is this clear, everyone? Same thing, you can create day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14. You can call your existing resource. No need to copy paste every time. That is the modules. Let's modules start from module. Give the name of your module, any name, for example, dev. Okay. So here important one is source. This module from where I will go to fetch your details. That is source. I need to define here my source. My source means my resource already there. My variables already there. You can go and apply these values over there and run it. Is this clear, everyone? Give just a dot only. Many suggestions is coming, right? Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day. You can give any select as a source. It will trigger those source. But I'm running where? Day 9 modules, na? No, day 9 modules. So now whatever value we are going to pass here, this value will go on where? Day 9 modules variable. Day 9 modules variable means what name I need to pass here? Okay. My value I know. My AMI value I know. But what is the value here left side? Which value will come? AMI will come, right? That AMI as it is your variable name. Clear or not? Otherwise, this value will not go on place there. Like Terraform.tfrs, the value should be same as a variable name, right? Same here also. See, indirectly you are calling your source and inserting the value into there. Your variable means you have to call your variable name, right? What is my variable name here? AMI ID, instance type, key name, okay, and tags. AMI ID. So now you can give your AMI ID. Next, instance type T2 dot micro. Okay. Next, any other variable? Huh? What? Key name. Coming automatically it will. Why it's coming? It will already fetch to source. Okay. Key name. You can give the value. Clear here till here? So value is already there in my day 3. I'm taking from variable day 3 means definitely Terraform.tfrs is there, right? So simply I'm copying till he come here, Control C, and you can go to day 10. Just give all values here, right? Same like Terraform.tfrs, right? Terraform.tfrs also, these values we calling from variable names. For example, see, it is not taking. If you give AMI, it is not taking. If you just put your cursor on this, AMI is not expected here. Means this is the meaning. What I need to check here. This is my source. Okay. This value will be go and insert into my this source variable.tf. So I'm calling the my variable.tf in this source means I should give variable.tf name only here. What is your variable.tf for in the AMI? That is AMI.id, AMI and hyphen ID. Clear everyone? What is the difference between Terraform.tfrs and modules? Modules we can call from anywhere by using source field, source attribute. Terraform.tfrs, there is no source attribute. That's what it has to run in same directory, current directory. So if it is a different directory, I need to pass source also in the Terraform.tfrs. I don't think so Terraform.tfr will support source. That's what modules is coming into the picture. Clear? No, we should not. Otherwise, we need to do, you have to add the attribute in main and add a variable. You just pass here only. Why? See, if you pass here additional attribute, it should be there in your main, right? If it is not there, means how the resource will create that attribute. Understand? Yeah. Arey yaar. Provide. I told you many times, right? If I'm not adding some files means you need to understand those files will be there in that. If you ask where is output.tf, if you ask something means little. Anyway, for your happiness. If you want to call different region, you can give the here provider block. Otherwise, it will take the source provider block. Clear? Source already provider block is there, right? It will call from the source provider block. No, I need this resource in different region. Then you can pass your provider block. Clear? Clear, everyone? Okay, let me start now. Where is data? Okay. Okay. Terraform init. Understand, guys? What is modules? Ramesh. Okay. Let me. Okay. Module dev.aws instance. I mean, module is running like that. We are going to work in real time, same process. We are no need to define resource blocks and anywhere. You just ask your team lead, give the module template, call the template by pass the values. That's it only. No need to write underline 1,000 lines of code. Okay, resource created. So monkey patching is made easy. Okay, sir. From Ramesh, I will come. Sir, we have no resource type code. So how Terraform regist understand? Is there first any resource to create EC2? Then how Terraform regist can understand? That's what modules, right? By source. In that case, you supposed to ask, sir, is there any resource block? How Terraform will create? Now I'm saying, hey, Terraform, your source is not here. Your source is in day 9. You can go and create. Provider block means default I have already there, right? Region. That's what it's taking only always. If there is no region you haven't passed in region, definitely have to write provider block. I mean, Terraform configure. Terraform, sorry, AWS configure. If you give access to secret only, you haven't defined any region, give enter. Definitely every time you have to define provider. If you give region means by default it will take. Sir, any purpose for date and folder have .ef? Sir, any purpose for date and .ef extension? Guys, each Terraform, if you're creating any file .tf is there, required. If you're not giving, Terraform will not understand. Python code will understand .py file. Excel can understand .excel. PDF can understand .pdf. Word can understand what? Word? Whatever. Understand? You will understand DevOps class. Okay. We will be getting two state files. Why you are confusing here? Why two state files? The first one, is there any values? There is no values means there is no state file. You are unable to run the template. Day 9 only template is there. If you apply state file will create. When state file will create? If the values are there, if it will create and stateful will update. Now applies fail, right? Day 9 applies fail. Why? There is no attributes. Then why stateful will create? When the state, where the stateful will create? Day 10 only. See, if you can go on, if you can go on verify the day 9, is there any resources? Understand? Is there any resources? No. It is unable to create. There is no values. Understand or not? But here, this is the actual state file. Details are there. You need the state file. See, you need to understand day 9 is not in your directory. I mean, not in Terraform 9am. Day 9 is there anywhere. Git and everywhere, S3 bucket and anywhere. But in your point of view, you are able to see your date and main.tf and log file and state file on in your thing. So here state file create or whatever, it's not your job. Clear? But we should not pass any values here. If you pass means whenever you run date and day 9 also will execute, date and also will execute if you run here time. If day 9 value is there means day 9 value also will execute parallelly. Is this clear? Let me show the one example now. So I'm taking these values from where? Main.tf where day 3, right? Day 3, right? So what I'm going to do, directly I can give day 3 source for my day 10. Understand what I'm trying to say? In day 3, custom network path I'm giving here. So now there is no day 9 point here. There is no any link for day 9. Now relation is for day 3. Your values relation is for day 3. Is this clear, everyone? But day 3, okay, let me run. Now you tell me, okay. So if you can see here, go to time 9:52, right? Let me delete this one first of all. 9:52, one instance is created without name. Why? No tags. Now I'm going to run. Now I'm going to run here. What happened to this? Okay, Terraform. Apply. Auto approve. Terraform apply, auto approve. Now source is what? Day 3. These values will go and replace source 3 main.tf. Why 7 resources are going to create? Huh? Any guess? Why 7 resources are going to create VPC and all also? Why? Day 3 is not a template. Is this clear now? Day 3 is not a template. You are running in your directory day 3 indirectly by passing these values. But day 3 custom network also there, right? That is also created. We should not place unnecessary files in your source. Those will create. Indirectly apply command will apply there, day 3 with these values. Is this clear now? So we should not place any hard coded value, non-relation files. You just come, your requirement is what? Creation of EC2 instance. But in day 3, VPC is there, ingress is there, something different is there. Not required, right? Your requirement is not required. But this is also created. Why? You are calling day 3 source. So whatever files are there, it will apply. In day 9 also, it will apply, but there is no any values, right? It will apply expected values from your day 10 only. Other values, they're empty, so it will not create. Clear? The understanding of modules. If you call any source, that source, there is no any values, only template. 7 resources created. Exactly. If see, understand, guys. If I'm not just only passing only AMI ID, also it will create. So in that case, I'm passing only 3 values, but actually my day 3, if you can go and check, 4, 5 also there, right? 4, 5, it will expect from where? Your Terraform.tfr. Local Terraform.tfr also will work. But we should not make it if you are doing if you are make it as a template, we should not pass any Terraform.test, any values, just a template. Is this clear, everyone? Okay. One more example. Day 10, example 2, module. Okay. Example 2 module. Now this time, Terraform EC2 module. Directly it's taking into the modules. Now not resources, modules. We are not creating any resources. We're using existing resources. Simply you can see, guys. I'm going to create a how many instance? One instance. Where is the resource block here? Is there a resource block to create EC2 instance? Then where it is? Source. This is source, official Terraform source. This is. So Terraform maintain all templates officially. You can use that one also. No need to write any resource block. Is this clear? Now, if I go and run, will it work or not? Simply, where it is? Day 11, example dot. So main.tf. Just destroying this one. So meanwhile, I'm just placing here this code. Okay. So if you can come, just understand here, few changes I'm going to do here. So security group is not existing my end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 security group ID is wrong. Just for example, they are saying I'm removing this one. I don't know subnet is available or not with this name. Definitely it was not there. I remove this one. And I will go and check my keys there. I think test key something is there, right? If I have any doubts, go to day 3. My use region terraform.tf bars. Test key is there. Just keep as is test key now. Monitoring is to something whatever. Now, if I go on to this directory file run means one instance is going to create. Is this clear? But where is this source? Terraform GitHub repository. Terraform officially GitHub repository is there. Now you tell me guys, just understand in the Terraform officially GitHub repository, what type of files we have? Main.tf. Very good. Next. Variable.tf. Very good. Next. Okay. Very good. Next. Huh? Any values? Definitely no. We'll go on check. Modules is very easy. I don't know. Many people, if I say modules, they will panic in organizations. Oh my God, modules are very difficult like that. My colleagues also, even modules. Oh, I don't have any knowledge on modules. Simply they say, if I give any task to them, sorry, I don't have any knowledge on module, they said. They have 4 or 5 years experience. Better I will give to work instead of giving my colleagues. Huh? Okay, it is done, right? So now come guys. My script is there in D10. I'm in day 10. CD come back. CD day 10. Example to write. Okay. Terraform init. Unit initialize. That source version will come, right? So if you have any doubt, someone will ask, write a RDS Terraform code. Simply you can ask, is there any module existing RDS? Just ask, that's it only. And whatever attributes need, you can pass it. That's it. No need to write RDS entire code. Definitely all organizations, all modules available. If not, go to GitHub, Terraform official GitHub, take enter main.tf, copy paste somewhere. No need to revise the main.tf. Just copy paste. Pass your values, that's it only. No one will ask why this much of main.tf. You can say future purpose, maybe if you can ask enable something, right? I will pass the value in my modules, that's it only. Terraform, apply, auto approve. One is going to add. Oh, sorry, yaar. It will not create. No, it is not great. There is no any chance hard coded in Terraform source repo. That is official one, right? What value they can code, right? Definitely will get an error. What? Maybe it is taking default AMI. Let's go on verify now. This is the time to do R&D Sama. Okay. It is creating, right? Maybe they have given in their source, if you not pass any AMI, it will pass default AMI. That is the meaning in their code. But in our code is not there. We haven't write any logic, right? If you not pass AMI, it will throw an error. But if you write a logic, if there is no AMI will pass, will not pass, you can take from default. That's the logic. I think they have written. Anyway, let's go and verify now. So my instance is created, right? So if you can go here, whatever values you have passed, those values will come here. And it is default AMI maybe. It is taking from the source end. Now you can come. This is the source, right? Just come This is the source, GitHub code. Click on that. This is officially Terraform AWS modules per EC2 instance. Terraform AWS EC2 instance module, official one. Just come here. Main.tf is there. Output.tf is there. Variable.tf is there. Versions.tf is there. Is there any Terraform.tf bars? No. If I go my variable.tf, is there any values hard coded or empty codes? Let's go. Empty codes only. Then there is no values. Then how we can create? You can pass the values. That is the module here. Now tell me guys, how many variables are there here? 410 variables are there. Maybe they have declared 410 attributes in EC2 instance. But you are using how many variables here? 3 or 4. So now come to your Terraform VS code. I'm passing how many variables here? Instance type, key name, monitoring. Definitely these 3 values will be there in your variable.tf. Otherwise we'll throw an error, right? Let's go and check monitor is there or not my variable.tf. This code copy from where? Official AWS Terraform only. That's what monitoring. I'm not typing anything. So Control C. So they are giving instance type key name monitoring. Definitely it should be there in your variable, source variable. Otherwise it will not call this value, right? Control F. Control V. See, monitoring is their variable. So you are calling this variable monitoring. And instance type also there, right? Instance type. And also key name. Key name also there. Now, if you can give any additional other variable, it will not take. In the module, it's not there. That's what, if I'm talking about module, that's what I'm saying. If your code will cover all attributes, make it as a template. Why? There is no chance to miss any variable, right? You have covered all the variables. Clear what I'm trying to say? If you find any field, if they are not covered here, it will not work. You need to add in your main.tf, source main.tf, variable.tf, then only you can pass from your module. Is this clear, everyone? That's it. This is the modules. So this monitoring, definitely call in your main.tf, where.monitoring. Let's go and verify. Main.tf, right? So everything is there in that. Okay, everything they have written here. .605 code is there, but you are calling only three lines only. Understand? For example, if you need an IAM role attachment, definitely your IAM role policies related stuff is there. It will work. No need to write by your own way. So here, what I need to search? Monitoring, right? Monitor. See, where that monitoring. Clear? We are calling only this value from your module. You are calling only this value. You are not calling VPC security group. If you are not calling means, will it create? It will not create. There is no Terraform.tfers. But why AMID is creating? They have given default AMID at least required to create a certain instance. That's what they have given as optional, maybe. Let's go on AMID. We'll verify now. Don't see this, huh? May you just for it's official one, right? Maybe they have written in very advanced level. Okay. If you can see here, the AMI, they're calling from some SSM parameters in cloud again. They're placing all AMIs here. They're calling by using data block only. So that's what is creating AMI. Okay. Anyway, clear what is module? See, 99% whoever present writing Terraform codes, no one will come and check this main.tf also. Simply we can pass the values creating. No one will study this main.tf, whatever the AWS Terraform is providing. It is not our job, right? They are already written, right? We are passing the values. It has to work. That's it only. Simple. If you have a module, yeah. So if your client is not happy to call your public repos, see, this is not a public read access only there. Can you change it anything here? Try it. No, right? Fork it to your repository, then you can try it. If you fork it means that code will work for you only, not for others, right? That is the intention. But even the few clients not agreed, so what you need to do? Just click copy your Git company GitHub repository, paste this code, main.tf, variable.tf. You can call now your GitHub repository, right? Not official GitHub repository. Did you write this code? Yes, yes, I have written the code. You can say to your client. Clear? This is the module story. Yeah, I will. Please provide Terraform official. What you are here? You just come and type Terraform register. It will come everything. If you need S3 na Terraform S3 module, just type Terraform S3. It will taking into the AWS modules. They're giving some example here. How to write code to create S3 bucket. But bucket name ACL. ACL you are not creating. You are giving pass variable. So in this source definitely ACL created main.tf. Is this clear? Now one more example. We have a time, right? So I can use my GitHub URL also here. I can use my GitHub URLs, my code. So for example, I can call from here day 3 also, my day 3. So how to call? Go to my GitHub repository. So Control C, go to any notepad, paste your URL, remove HTTPS, and see inside your GitHub, Cloud Tech DevOps, Terraform 9 AM, remove this main blob and something, day 3 custom network. You just remove this one also. So inside GitHub, inside this repository, this is the file, inside this is the directory. That's it. Take it, paste it. But if I apply now, okay. Guys, whatever, if you raise any questions, the questions you can easily understand if you do some practice. The errors and all. Without, if you get some small error also, you're simply, hitting me with that. I'm clearly seeing few errors. I'm checking for last 4 or 5 days. Some errors, no such file direct in your source means what you need to do, guys. Just go manually. File is there or not, just take it. Source means what? That also you are not verifying. Sir, getting error. Bucket is not available with this name. Error easily understand, right? Someone already posted that error personally, giving question marks 2, 3, 4. See, clearly saying bucket is not available. Just understand it. Think, just use your smartness. Name is wrong. Already VPCs reach maximum level. Means also you need to understand the error. First understand the error. 3, 4 times read the error. Here me or mentors are there. If you can go in your organization, no one can help you, right? If you can see if you can, tell to this error to your client, your team lead, he can easily understand. You don't know anything. Correct or not? The way in your project, Whatever questions you are asking, re-verify first yourself. This question is valid or not. With your questions, they can easily understand your knowledge. Better to silent for 1 year. Better to make just silent for 1 year. Don't talk anything. If you know, also silent. Yeah, I know that. I know that. If you can call me, definitely. What you know, just tell me that. If they ask if they ask in call, direct call, definitely. Your 4 years will come now. Official 4 years experience, whatever you are managing, we can easily understand. Try to don't talk anything in calls in companies. Just come, do your work. If you don't know, take support from your colleagues and something, complete the task and hand out to team leaders. That's don't ask any questions. Silly questions, first of all. Okay. That is very important. Many people, already I have joined, my BCV completed. So no one can question me. I'll go and ask this type of question. They can easily understand. They will say to manage your manager team lead every day talking, evening. What is this resource? New resource. Is it good? Is it good? First time. First day, if you are not talking anything, right? Third day, if you ask, I'm getting error. Source file is not found like this error. Immediately can understand. What is experience? He's asking very small question. The everyday evening call is their manager, evening time. After reach, did you reach? Yes, I reached. No. What about the new resource? He's asking very silly questions. Oh, is it? Then we can keep an eye on them. Immediately story will start. Okay. Be careful. Okay. Very good. Monitoring is not expected here. Why? My source day 3 is there, monitoring code is there? No, that's what is not expecting. Understand now the process? Yeah. This is modules, guys. So if you want to write modules, simply you can just remove this one. Give just a dot only. It will give suggestions. Where should I go day 3 or day 4? And understand, see. I'm in which directory, guys? Whatever, some directory, date and some. My source has to go day 9 means cd dot dot means what? One step back and go to list directories. Is this clear? I mean, see, I mean date and example dot module. Hey, go and take a source from day 3 means ls. Is there a day 3 source? What I need to go? cd dot dot. One step. Now give ls. Day 3 is there. Here also meaning is same. See, give dot means dot means what? First go from the one step back from current directory. There is a list of directories. Now you can choose which directory you need to go. Forward slash means go inside. Clear? Yeah. No need to see. No need to take any help here. We can easily write here. See, I need to go one step back, right? Dot. I need to go which directory? Day 3. Come suggestions. You can give an out. That's it. Understanding is like that. Okay? Understand how to write and all? Yeah. Otherwise, you just choose here. Suggestions will come. You can select that one. Why I'm getting errors? Anyway, it is run some errors is throwing, right? It's indicating the source is different attributes are there. You have to change those. Is this clear, everyone, guys? You can ask any questions. We have a time for 5 minutes. So here, I'm giving my custom network. So here, I'm going to pass only if required tags also you can remove, no problem. Clear, guys? So instance name you can give anything. Now you can apply. Hmm. Related name also nothing is there. Simply can go on planet. Okay. AMI also expected here. And one more thing, guys. Sorry, I forget that. So let's go and check your day 3 GitHub variables. Let's copy it enter better. Sorry, Terraform.tfs. Just copy it here and you can paste it here. Okay. And one more thing is, let me run this first. Yeah, I'm in which source? Day 2 example 2 modules. Only main.tf is there, right? Can I write variable.tf in that? To variable is this one. Clear or not? This is hard coded, right? Again, I'm going to write, I'm passing these values from my variable, calling my variable to module variable. Understand? So what I need to write now here? Here I need to write one more file. Not here. Touch variable.tf. Variables.tf. Okay. In my variable.tf, I'm just going to write my variables to call my, so the variables names, same names also you can use, no problem. Unnecessarily write again, right? You can copy paste these variables. Clear? Now you need to call in your main.tf here. Var dot. I'm in example.com, right? My main dot something different is there here. Okay. Okay, this is Git resource. Okay, anyway, I'll switch from here better. So I'm explaining in date and module, right? Okay. CD date and M module. Okay. So here inside date and module here, I'm explaining here. Okay. So here the variables also I need to move it from here. That's it. Yeah. Var.amid, var.instance type, var.key name. Okay, clear? These variables present directory I'm working, right? Day 10. Leave it for your source, then leave it. Whenever you just filter out it, see, based on the source, how many variables we can decide. The same name. This source, this AMID will take from where? Source variable. Understand? It should be same. This value, this AMID, go this value and place into that your source variable. For that, you have to define same variable name, right? And coming to this AMID, you can define any name, no problem. That is for your internal calling purpose, right? You can give any AMID, no problem. If you give AMI here, no problem. This is for your AMID variables. In that case, I need to change here. My variable is only AMI. See error gone? Understand? No confusion, right? That's it. What? Data source. Data source, we cannot. Why? If you can go with the data source, if someone is deleted that's infrastructure, your coming resources all will not create, right? Understand or not? Data source dependency, when it will come already created infrastructure. If someone may delete that infrastructure, your source zero now, right? But my template source is no one can create. There is no values. Source as a template, that's it only. Now I can create multiple ways, right? Multiple areas, but I'm calling only same source. Yeah. It will not take, right? That's what. AMI is required to create your EC2 instance, right? If there is no AMI, it will not create. Otherwise, you have to define some logic. If not mention, take default. If you mention, take this one. But default nature, it will not create. You can try. Whatever questions you have, you just try it with that questions. Clear, guys? That's all for modules. Sequence of values, no matter. No matter. Harshal. Git status. So I'm in date and right. I need to come out from back. Git status. Git add. Guys, please don't use my source. Huh? Understand your source. You can create your source. Simply don't. Even you can clone it. You can do it. It will work. No problem. At least change bucket names. It will not take. Okay, if you can take it means it is stuck. 10:33. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Okay, we can leave. So tomorrow I'm going to discuss some important topic, count and for each. How we can manage the resources 3, 4, 5, how we can create. Clear? Okay. Understand online team, is it okay? Is it clear? Any questions, any doubts? Yeah. Understanding module is not an easy task. Seriously saying that. Oh. Okay. Mm. Okay, you can leave us. Okay, I need to work on this.